Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DRYS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like a few weeks worth of time right there, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I've been doing this analysis on a pretty routine basis, did it on Friday, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. And today, just quite the tease. If you had to say, Clay, summarize this quickly, I'd say a tease. What do I mean by that? Well, again, each of these represents 30 minutes. So you can see right here during the opening portion of the day, volume increased very nicely, and the price was actually heading up. And then, the power of charts, I promise I have not moved this red line. I guess if you don't believe me, that's fine. You can just go back in the video archives and watch, the past videos from last week. But price got up there. And like I said, I'm not patting myself on the back, and I don't want to come across like I have some sort of secret system. This is stuff that anybody can learn how to do. You just got to put in the time and effort to learn charts. But right there, it got rejected by this resistance, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying, getting rejected by a resistance is terrible. But what does happen, or what is terrible and what you don't want to see, is after it gets rejected, then it rolls over. And then on the flip side, has now broken down below the level of support I talked about, which is down there at, what did I call that? About $5.35. And then on top of that, after it broke down through there, it pretty much just drifted the remainder of the day downwards. So, what started off, and that's where the whole teasing concept comes. It was looking like, and even in the chat room, we were starting to monitor it to see if, it was going to try to come back to life. So obviously monitoring the resistance, and just nothing ever happened besides it getting rejected. Again, not a bad thing. Had the price just went sideways for the remainder of the day, all right, maybe it'll give another try tomorrow. But that's not what happened. Not after it got rejected, rolled over, broke through that level of support, and is now as close, as low as it's been in a long time. So that does bring up our initial update, which is found, and just based on a principle, very common principle in charting, when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So 535 was a level of support going into today. On any sort of bounce, that's going to be the initial area of resistance. And the next one, I'm going to just get rid of that red line right there, and we'll focus on that purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. So 50-period simple moving average, you don't really need to discuss that one, because first step is getting back above $5.30. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, a pretty exciting start to the day. And then the price literally just fell apart. So we'll see, what everything has in store for tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.